Have you given them an update on the Grand Vitara, Jason? What's happening so far?
Not really. So if you guys have been following along with our lap around Queensland, yeah, this epic view is absolutely amazing. And this kicks off the start of our Cape York adventure. So we're heading straight up the Cape right now. We've left Atherton at Tableland. That one was awesome. So you can go check that out from last week if you haven't already. Close to it.
Close but not bogged. I should be fine.
But you did crash earlier, so I'll take that as a win regardless.
That's fair.
Oh, he can't get out now.
I can, I just need to give it more go.
Why don't you go V8 for it? Yeah, hit the bridge pylon. Go on.
It's nowhere near me. Oh, that's not gonna do it.
Can't you get out of here?
No, I can. I'm just gonna go around.
You're making this look really hard.
It is hard. What are you talking about? My tyres aren't deflated at all.
Well, what kind of excuse is that?
A realistic excuse?
I feel like I'm going to be walking back.
Might be.
He's not getting out. Look at him just dig down. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. This is so funny. This is so funny. No, I just saying this is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
His trick is like, I'm not gonna get stuck. I'd count this as stuck.
All right, Jason reckons he's an expert, so let's see if he can do it. Easy. Nice.
After an epic day driving through the winding mountain roads, promising more excitement around every corner, it was a day filled with awe-inspiring sights and epic forward driving challenges. We had a ton of fun exploring the dry creek beds of Cape York.
All right, we're out here at this epic rest stop, and it's pretty epic. The trees are in the way though, so we don't actually have internet reception.
Yeah, Starlink review.
Yeah, Starlink review. Actually, I was just about to come tell Jason. I found on the app there's a thing you can scan the sky, and I scanned it here and it was bad, and I scanned it over there and it was good. So that was the problem. We're in the wrong spot. But it's still annoying. It should still work. Like, just because you can see like that half of the sky means nothing. You have to see the specific spot where the satellites are, which is stupid. They should put them everywhere. We're out here at a little rest stop on the way up to Bramwell Junction, and there's a little information sign here about Cape York and all that. Apparently the first landing in Australia was by the Europeans was in 1606 by the Dutch, so they're not going to tell you that. They don't want you to know that the Dutch were here first, or the English. There's a bunch of information here which we haven't read yet.
And then there's a sick view.
And there's a nice view. You can see all the way out. It's pretty flat. Hour and a half left until where we need to be. And then I think day after we're going to be up at the Cape, right? Up the top?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Get excited.
We spent this night at Bramwell Station. I don't actually have any footage of this as it was very crowded at this campground. We put the camper on Richard's car and set off towards Heath Bypass Track, so we could avoid the harder obstacles of the Telegraph track such as Gunshot Creek.
We're out here on the old Telegraph track. Jason's up ahead. I'm just back here towing the trailer because my car's a little bit better for it, a bit more clearance. We just bypassed this little ruddy area, but looked like it would definitely be cool to tackle next time when we have some more capable cars.
It was when we hit the tally track that things really went wrong. Richard's car was starting to show signs of alternator dying, and it was only producing charge at high RPM. We realised at this point that it was time to get out of the track and head back towards the PDR.
We'll definitely be back up here. If you guys want to see that, make sure to subscribe. Once we've got some more mods on the cars, we'll come back and we'll do the whole tally track. It'll be great. So guys, my alternator decided to die as soon as we got onto the track. So we've got the Grand Vitara towing me and the camper trailer.
After towing Richard's car out, we hit the corrugations and my car's strut top disintegrated. The result was catastrophic for our Cape York adventure.
Last time you saw us, we were on the old telly track, and I know what you're gonna say. Your cars got ruined because you did a track you couldn't handle. That's not what happened. What happened was, my alternator is just randomly broken. So we kept trying to gun all these different tracks and stuff to get through, to get out. That was not going well. So Jason's like, oh, I'll tow you out. And I'm like, yeah, that seems like a reasonable plan. So he's towing me out, my alternator's dead, my car won't start, I can't drive, so I can't do anything. So he's pulling me and his trailer all the way out. And then we get to this rough corrugate section basically, cars bouncing around all everywhere, and boom, the shock assembly, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Shock coil is just collapsed in on itself, the front left one, just gone. And now, on our last ditch effort, we're back in Jason's car with the broken shock coil, and we're driving to Bramwell station so I can get a new battery, so we can come back, put it in my car, and hopefully, God, I don't know how it goes though, hopefully get out of here.
I then drove the car all the way to Lakeland, where it was then towed to Cooktown. So we've left Cooktown and we're heading back towards Brisbane.
So Jason and Richard have driven back down to Brisbane in Richard's also broken Land Cruiser.
Yep, believe it or not, within the same hour, both cars broke. Richard's Land Cruiser's alternator decided to go, and my whole shock tower bent out of the strut top mount.
Now cut to, what is it now, like 3 weeks?
3 weeks, probably longer, probably over a month without having my car. So that's why you guys haven't been seeing too much content lately.
He has to hang out with me in the little old working Land Cruiser.
Yeah.
Touch wood.